Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. I am excited to do this special reading for you in regard to this event we're having in the skies today. It is the new moon solar eclipse in Virgo, and this is what we call a rare doubleheader in the way of this is the second new moon in Virgo that we have had in a 30-day period of time. The first new moon in Virgo occurred on August 23rd, and here we are, September 21st, and we're having a second new moon in the sign of Virgo. So what that means is a cosmic curtain call. It's actually bringing lessons about everyday routines, health, and systems to a head. This is the chance for new beginnings, releasing old patterns, and finding a balance between self-improvement and accepting what is good enough. So, Cancer, water sign, water energy, Cancer. I'm using the When Women Had Wings tarot card deck. I'm going to do just one quick shuffle, and we're going to tune into a very special 4-card read for the sign of Cancer. First card we're looking for is the pattern that's being broken. That jumped right out, the Knight of Cups. Sensitivity, romantic idealizations, making your move with your heart only, maybe not using your head enough. And I'm not meaning to be offensive. I'm just going to be bold and direct. And then you're going to need to decide if this is a message for you or not. But possibly for Cancer, what pattern is being broken down with this eclipse? And that is leading with your cup, which is your heart. That's your emotions. Those are your feelings. Those are your intuitions. Those are your creativities. Those are your imaginations. And so leading with that, moving towards that, wanting that in your life, just moving with your heart, which that is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But I think maybe in this time, it would be wise for you to lead a little bit more with your brain, with your head. Use your head. Think intellectually. Think analytically. Be strategic. Maybe this is a time that strategy is in order. I don't know what's going on in your life. This could be in your love life. This could be in your business. This could be in your, family, of your extended family for some reason. But use your head over your heart. Keep your heart in play by all means, but lead a little bit more from your headspace. What can you now create? If this is a pattern that should be broken, well, then what new could be created in its place? What can I now create in its place for Cancer? Cancer, what new thing can be created in the place of Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, which is looking at things from a fresh perspective, feeling with your heart first, something different, something new. It's a new love offer. Here's what I really think this is. What you can now create, rather than looking at every scenario and every situation with, your feelings and your emotions, why don't you first check in with yourself? This is self-love too. Not only is it a giving or a receiving of a love offer, but it is also something about loving yourself. Number one, love yourself first. See yourself first in the situation. How do you feel? How does this make you feel? How does that person make you feel? How does, go through the list of whatever's going on. How does it make you feel? How is it landing in your heart space? And then jump into your brain and think about things from a logical perspective versus, just emotionally based only. Just a perspective, just an idea. What new cycle is opening for me? What new cycle is opening for Cancer? Something new with this new moon? Ooh, the Six of Pentacles. What new cycle is opening for you is equal give and take, reciprocity, fairness, equality. The Six of Pentacles represents the merchant giving to two. So where there's been a sense of favoritism, where there's been a sense of that person always gets the most, that person always gets the special privileges. You know what I mean? When you're going down the list and you're feeling that it's not fair. They get XYZ and I never get anything. Well, this is the new cycle that's opening, is that will no longer be your viewpoint. You'll begin to look at things with a fair, equal, give and take mindset, understanding and knowing that everything's being distributed equally across the board. They're getting two things, they're getting two things, they're getting two things, and it's equal. Nobody's going to be sitting in that not fair energy. It's going to be fair. That is the new cycle opening for you, Cancer. What unexpected change could be happening around you? This is unexpected. This is what eclipses do. You know, they eclipse things out of our life that no longer serve us. And they can be sudden and they can be shocking. And we might not be ready, but here it is. So like it or not, you know, here it is. The Emperor. A new boss. That's exactly what came to me right out of the gate, is a new boss. Cancer, something to do with your workplace. The Emperor is daddy energy, big boss, the head cheese, the big kahuna, the boss, the CEO. It is masculine leadership, rule oriented, you know, not really seeing anything with their heart space, that's for sure. Which is maybe why it would behoove you to, you know, put your cup just with yourself rather than with the community at large. I know that Cancer is such a nurturing, loving sign of the community at large, but I think that what pattern needs to be broken is wanting to love everyone and have everyone love you. I think what really matters right now, and I'm not saying this because you need to be cold in any way, shape, or form, but I think you need to love yourself first and foremost, and that has to be numero uno, and that has to be the number one priority right now. And there's not going to be any sense of this ain't fair, this isn't fair, they got something and I didn't. There's going to be equality, because I think there's going to be a new boss. Take it or leave it. This might not be your readings, but I'm putting it out here for you, Cancer, because this is the cards that came out. I'm going to give you an oracle card to finish off the spread, and this is the Yasmin Boland Moonology card deck. There's just one simple message, but profound, so it's meaningful. And then there's a moon phase listed on the card, and you can feel free to take a screenshot of this card if you want and see if this moon phase has any significance for you whatsoever. So, the card for you, Cancer. It is time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Libra just had this exact card. So you might have Libra in your chart, or you might be dealing with a Libra, but it's time to release negativity. Look up full moon in Scorpio and see if that has any significance for you. Scorpio is your water cousin in the zodiac. So Cancer, I hope this reading helps you. I hope that it serves you in some way, shape, or form. Please know that I love you, and I am so thankful that you've tuned in, that you've given me some of your time and your energy and attention. Be blessed and be well.